Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am Jeff Grant Media. In today's unboxing first impressions video, we've got a package from Huckberry. Now, Huckberry did send me this package as a sample for review, but all the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share this content with Huckberry prior to publication. They will see this when you do. In addition to that, there is an affiliate link in the description box down below. If you are considering buying what is inside this package or any other product from Huckberry, please consider using that link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I do get a small percentage of that sale kicked back to me, and all that money goes back to the channel to help me produce more content so consumers can make informed purchasing decisions. Okay, so there's a new system with Huckberry. I fill out a form, I drop links, I drop sizes, I hit submit. A day or two later, a package ships, and I don't know what's inside. I have an idea. I can tell by the weight. I think both of the jackets I requested are in here, but it's a surprise. So I honestly don't 100% know what's inside this bag until we crack it on open. So let's unwrap this puppy together. Okay, there we go. We have our standard Huckberry card, which is actually a straight up postcard. You can actually take this and mail this to someone. Like, they give you a legit postcard with every package, so that's cool. And okay, I think we got both of the requests here. We do. We're going to start with this one right here. Now, this is something that Cameron O actually reviewed quite a while ago, and then they were out of, but it's back in stock. So I requested one because I really like the style of the Flint and Tinder blanket-lined denim jacket. It's got the Lee Ryder style to it. I like it. I really, really do like this. So we have a corduroy collar. We have a blanket-lined interior. And we have these really cool Lee Ryder style pockets. Now, this is my first Type 3 with this Lee Ryder style pocket. I really, really like this pocket style. I love the Lee Ryder. I've never had anything like it. The closest thing I ever got was actually asking Huckberry if they would send me a double RL, which is basically Lee Ryder style. And they said, no, the margins on that are far too small. We can't send it to you. But I said, oh, you know, it doesn't hurt to ask. So that was the closest I ever got to having something like this that is the Lee Ryder style. So I really, really like this. Now, this one is a size large because I have found that I'm about a size large in most jackets these days. And because this is a Flannel-Lined, I wanted to make sure I had enough room inside to fit me. But ooh, this feels nice. It's not that thick. It's pretty thin. We do have an interior pocket. So this really isn't that bad. So I'm going to say this is probably, it's probably going to be a good spring to like early fall jacket. It doesn't feel that heavy. Like just the weight of it too, it doesn't feel super heavy. I mean, it's got some weight to it. Obviously, it is a lined jacket, but it doesn't feel ultimately that heavy. There we go. There's a little shot of the back there. Standard Type 3. We got our rear epaulets. And one more thing before I forget to mention it is we do have some nice embroidery going on underneath the collar. Now, I really like this. I like the zigzag pattern. It's nice. I actually really, really like when they put that same zigzag pattern here on the buttons, but that's not a classic Lee Ryder style. So I do like this classic Lee Ryder, and we still have the extra little embroidery underneath the collar. So let's try this puppy on. All right, so you could see me clearly up here trying this thing on. It's not nearly as bad as trying to get it on downstairs because I don't have nearly the space, but oh, I like this. It feels pretty good. Now, I always do this. I always put them on. I'm like, something feels off because I always unbutton my cuffs on my jacket. I always do it. Ooh, like that. That I really like. Blanket lined through the sleeves. I did notice that when I put it on, my shirt sleeves kind of pulled up, so I mean, that's something you just have to adjust. But I much prefer when my jacket is flannel lined through the body and the sleeves. So that's really, really nice. I like that it's flannel lined all the way through the sleeves. Now, again, I gotta fix my other sleeve because I can feel it all bunched up in there. I did feel it slide up, but come on, there we go. But that's the monitor's right next to the camera, but that's the size large, 5'9", roughly 175 to 180. I just ate dinner, so I definitely have a full big belly right now, but I mean, that feels good. And it's blanket lined on the knuckle side of the pockets, so they feel really good. But I think this size large, it fits me really, really good. I would not have wanted to go down in a medium in this. I have learned I put on a few pounds, and I think the newer Flint and Tinders run a little bit slimmer than the older ones. I had several older size mediums that still fit me, but the size mediums in the current Flint and Tinder are definitely tight. Again, I know I put on a couple of pounds, but I have still like several Flint and Tinder jackets from last season that I have not worn that much to really stretch them out, and they certainly fit. Mediums fit like the largest fit this year. So I think they might have cut them a little bit more trim, but I really, really like this. This feels really good. Now, if this wasn't unlined, I think it would probably fit me fine in a medium, but because this has the blanket line, I definitely glad that I sized up in large. But I could fit a hoodie on underneath this. I'm just wearing certainly a lightweight button down. I think I have a proof 72-hour merino wool tee, and that's all I'm wearing, and it feels good. I definitely have, I don't know if I could fit a heavyweight sweatshirt underneath this, but I can certainly fit it's a regular zip up, probably my all-time favorite hoodie, which is I think a Massimo brand from Target from like 20 years ago, but I absolutely love that hoodie. I'll never get rid of it. The sleeves are pretty good when I'm standing, reaching out. They're not high, they're a little high, but they're not terrible. Like if I'm wearing this, a pair of gloves on this, that'll cover the wrist. They're not like coming like halfway up my arm. They're still at a good length. When my arms are down, I don't mind if it comes like closer to my knuckles, because as they break in, it's going to crease up a little bit, but this is not selvage, so we're not going to see that creasing that we would see in like a selvage. This is a washed, relaxed denim. It's not going to crease like a raw denim or selvage denim would. So we might see some creasing, but it's not going to make those creases like selvage denim would and kind of just pull up the sleeves and stay there. So I don't need them to be longer in a regular denim jacket. So I think it's fitting good. It feels good. And yeah, I dig it. I like the cut. I like the look, this Lee Ryder look. It just feels good. It looks good. And I'm pretty content with the size large. And before I forget, the Flint and Tinder Flannel-Lined denim trucker jacket comes in at $298 USD. It features an 8-wheel corduroy collar. It has a blanket stripe lining throughout the body and sleeves that is sourced from Japan. And the shell is made from a 100% cotton 12.75 ounce cotton that is sourced from the historic Cone Mills plant in Greensboro, North Carolina. And this jacket is made in the US of A. Now here we have something that I've been wanting to try for a long time now. I have some other modified type 2s, but this is going to be my first denim one. And this is going to be the Flint and Tinder modified type 2 trucker jacket. Now, I'm calling this a modified because it has hand warmer pockets. Now this is a little bit different than the other ones I have. This has the pockets, the chest pockets, in the same spot that they're supposed to be for a standard Type 2. Usually the Type 2 have the chest pockets down a little bit lower, which I personally find a little off-putting. But I've been looking at Type 2s for a while now, and I wanted to try one. I wanted to just give it a whirl, see if I like it, see if I dig it. And the one thing that drew me to the Flint and Tinder was that it actually has hand warmer pockets, which to me, this is a necessity on a jacket. If it doesn't have hand warmer pockets, I don't wear the jacket. This is a lesson I learned long ago. If it doesn't have hand warmer pockets, I just won't wear it. I'll gravitate towards something else. Even if I love the jacket, if it doesn't have hand warmer pockets, I might wear it once or twice, but then I just stop wearing it because I need to put things in my pockets. And if I'm hiking, I want to put my keys and my phone in my pockets. If I'm going to work, I want to put my car keys in my pockets. I need hand warmer pockets. So even though the chest pockets are down in the standard Type 2 position, it still has hand warmer pockets, which I really like. Now, Type 2 has the pleats, these more boxier pockets down a little bit lower. And some of them, I don't think this one does, I don't remember offhand, yes. Some of them will actually have a pleat down the middle, but this does not. This has the rear epaulets in the back. Now, this one is a size medium, and that is because the Type 2, it's a little bit more of a boxy cut. And I don't even know, this might even have stretch in it, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is stretch in it. So boxier cut, non-selvage. I went with a medium in this because I think the boxy cut of the Type 2 is going to fit me a little bit better than the size large. But there's really only one way to find out, and that's to shut up and put it on. So we're going to unzip this. Oh shit, there's a selvage ID in here. I don't think this is a selvage jacket though. Let's go to my cheat sheet. Now there is a selvage ID here, but this jacket is not selvage. But nonetheless, I didn't get it because I thought it was selvage. I actually knew it wasn't. I wanted to try a Type 2, like a true Type 2, to see if I liked it. and I decided I'd go for it. Now, this, without even buttoning it, I'm very content that I went with the medium in this, because I'm feeling like this medium is fitting me nicely. Now, one other thing I'm noticing with these Type 2s is that normally with a Type 3, I'll only button 2 buttons, but the button spacing is different on these, so I'm only buttoning 2 buttons. Now, okay, I'm looking at myself. It looks different on me. I mean, for 2 reasons. It's a light wash. I haven't worn a light wash denim jacket in a long time, but it's a Type 2 with the lower pockets. Now, one of the things that I didn't like about Type 2 was the lower pockets. I thought the pockets looked off. I like the modified Type 2s. I like the pockets to be up higher with hand warmer pockets. So it looks a little different. I kind of like it though. I've been looking at Type 2s for a while now, and even though I wanted one with the pockets up a little bit higher, I kind of like it. It's something different. Like, it's not something I've never worn, like a Type 2 until recently. But I've never worn a Type 2 with the pockets down where they're supposed to be. And I mean, I think it's okay. It looks good. I'm not minding it. The size medium, it fits me pretty good. Again, 5'9", 175, 180. And I just ate dinner right before I filmed, so I got a very full belly. But I mean, the sleeves are landing at a good spot. I have plenty of room, and I stretch out. And I like it. It feels good. I don't think there's a fit issue here. I still have enough room. Again, I could probably fit something like a lighter weight hoodie on underneath this. Throw my my favorite hoodie. I'm certainly not fitting my 10-year hoodies underneath this. 10-year hoodie, I'd probably walk in like Ralphie's little brother. But I mean, it fits me good. This is a size medium. I think it fits good. I like the way it looks. It looks different. It looks a little odd, I think, because I'm not used to it, but I like it. I'm digging the jacket. It's fitting good. It feels good. It's a good size. So the size medium in the unlined Type 2 Flint and Tinder jacket fits really good. Now, it is stretched, so as I'm moving, I can feel the denim stretching. Now, I have not had stretch denim in some time, so it certainly feels different to have some stretch denim, but it's good that I can reach. I have reach and grab. I like it. Now, if I were to get much, much bigger, these pleats, these are here for a reason. You cut them. You cut the pleats open and the jacket will flay open bigger. So I believe this is made up by Levi's in 1953, and the pleats are there for if you grow or if it gets cold and you need to grow in layers, you can cut these pleats and it will allow the jacket to expand without getting a new jacket. So the intention is that you can continue to wear your jacket through the other seasons if you need to layer, or if it's you get a little long in the tooth like myself and you like your daddy juice a little bit too much and you're growing a little bit extra. But that's what the pleats are for. But stylistically, I really like them. You can tell they faded because the pleats, you can see they wouldn't be getting sunlight, so inside the pleats are still completely dark while the outside is faded like an old worn denim jacket. But like reaching around back, like because it's stretch, I have plenty of room. It's not gusseted, right? It's not gusseted? No, it's not gusseted, but I have plenty of room because this is stretch. I'm really digging it. Now, because I wasn't 100% sure what I was getting, I did pull up the specs right before. This is 99% cotton with 1% spandex, so that's not bad. It's 11.7 ounces made in China. Now, one thing I will say, 1 to 2% spandex or elastane is usually okay with me. I feel like that's enough to give you some stretch, but to not degrade the cotton to the point where this is going to wear out super fast. Now, I've had plenty of other jeans that were more than 2% elastane or spandex, and they wear out super, super quick. Personally, I like 100% cotton, which is why I love selvage, but I like this. It fits good, and now that I'm trying this on and it has the 1% spandex, I get a full range of motion here without having shoulder gussage, which is really nice for me because I am very broad in the chest and wide in the back. So I often find if I don't have shoulder gussets, I do have some reach issues. It's something I've just kind of gotten used to over the years because most of the jackets I like don't have that. Since I don't really like spandex or elastane on my jackets, I tend to get 100% cotton. So I just kind of gotten used to it. So when I have something that doesn't have it, I play with it. So I can feel it stretching and it just kind of feels good. I can feel it stretching and have a full range of motion. I haven't worn anything with stretch in a while, but I'm liking this. It's something different. Type 2 with the pockets where they should be. It's certainly something different, but I don't mind it. I like it. It's fitting good. Does this have? It does have inside pockets, so you have your standard inside pockets, which are the pocket bags from the outside pocket. They just sew them so it becomes the inside pocket. But I'm very happy with the look of this. I was a little apprehensive. That's kind of why I haven't gotten a Type 2. I didn't think it was going to look right. Like, it just, I don't know, it just looks different. I feel like my pockets are just too low when I'm seeing it, but I kind of like it. I'm kind of digging it. It's different. It's not something I've worn ever. So I'm taking a leap here and trying something new. So overall, first impressions, what do I think? I like them. We have a historic Cone Mills denim American made jacket in the Lee Ryder style, something I've never had. We have a Type 2 jacket with a traditional Type 2 with pocket placement, with the addition of the hand warmer pockets, which I absolutely love. And I like the way it looks on me. I was a little apprehensive. Again, pockets, I always thought they should be up here, but they're down a little bit lower. I don't mind it though. I kind of dig it. It's something different. I like it. So we have two styles of jackets that I have never had before. One of which is made from denim. That once they sell out of these, the denim that they used to make these, you're not going to be able to get this again because Cone Mills no longer exists. Proximity Mills is run on two of the original Cone Mills looms, but is run by a small handful of original Cone Mills workers on the original Cone Mills land in Greensboro, North Carolina. But the denim is very pricey because there are only two looms, and it's getting increasingly harder for them to find parts and replace. So if they can't find it or replace it, they 3D print it. So proximity is quite expensive. So basically what I'm saying is $298 is a steal for this jacket because it is American made. It's got Japanese blanket lining, and it's made from historic dead stock denim. So that's a really good buy right there. And I think $198 for this isn't that bad either. I mean, I'm digging it. It fits good. It's something different that I've never had, but I've been quite interested in the Type 2s for a while. So overall, I'm very pleased with both of them. I can't wait to kind of get them in the mix. It's going to warm up here a little bit. I think it still might be a little too cool to wear the blanket line all the time, but we'll give it a spin in the next couple of days. We may have to wait another month or two before we can put the Type 2 into rotation. I think we're going to see a couple of really nice warm days. I mean, I'm calling 50 degrees a really nice warm day, but that's still like a week out, so by the time that hits, I'm sure it's not going to actually get that warm. But we're going to see some mid-30s coming, so the it's warming up. We're going to start getting to that point where we can wear lighter weight blanket line jackets and then eventually unlined jackets. So we will get these fully tested and fully reviewed, so stay tuned. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video, like the full real user review of either of these jackets. Good night.